these are certain points, 9 points, which has to be taken care of. Teaching log, daily attendance, the class teacher, the teachers, the parents, syllabus, exams, discipline and morning assembly. Now, in teaching log, what we are expected is, this year, last year we found it out, some of the teachers very cleverly, they avoided filling the teaching log with syllabus. They have opted for NA. And since they have opted NA, because of that, nothing can be seen over there, what they have taught on that day. So this year, while filling teaching log, nobody will use NA. Otherwise, the coordinators will reject their teaching log of that day. First thing. You should select the syllabus based, not none. Okay, some may not have understood the significance of that, but keep it in mind, if you select none and apply the syllabus, coordinator will abruptly reject it. First thing. Second thing, since you will use this syllabus based, immediately there will be a window where you can put the syllabus over there. Why to put syllabus? Now the students are from the higher middle class. Remember, this year almost all the students, their parents are very aware. They may object कि आपने ये पढ़ाया नहीं. At that time, it will be helpful for us by showing the teaching log of the day. That is the reason, isn't it? It is not like that increasing your job. It is decreasing your job and future challenges. Second, daily attendance. The daily attendance should be registered on printed attendance register as well as on e-take attendance, so that the alert should go to the parent about one's presence in the school. The students from the class nursery to 10 must post leave application through the e-take portal one day before. The class teacher must approve it at least one day before. Because last year I found it out, coming to the school or not coming to the school as if nothing has, nobody is objecting. And this creates in their mind, okay, chalta hai, isn't it? In this condition, there may be the chance that student might be coming to the coming out of the school saying I am going to the school, and he is roaming around, and no information is to the parent. If we register on e-take, immediately that call alert will go to them, and in this way at least they will understand कि हाँ बच्चा पहुँच गया, बच्चा घर में आ गया. During this time, if we do not take care of this, or we do not take the facility of e-take registration attendance, there may be the chance of blunder, and they will blame you people. You know, class teacher have एक भी बार अभी तक नहीं बुलाया, इतने बार छुट्टी था, नहीं आया, ये आया. इसलिए save the teachers, it is absolutely necessary to post the attendance through e-take, and your register as you are maintaining, you can continue maintaining. And leave application must be taken. This has to be imbibed into the class, and class teacher, you keep it in mind. He just बता दिया हमने. That doesn't make any sense, isn't it? बता दिया और उन्होंने सुन लिया तो आपकी क्या जरूरत है? Isn't it? They will forget 100 times. They will not comply 100 times. But you have to ensure that they should comply, isn't it? In this way, if we go ahead, then only there is the hope that they will develop good habits, and these people will be helpful to the nation. Otherwise, these people will convert into the Patharmar party, because all the refinement which was necessary during the school time, that has not imbibed in them, and that's why they feel uneasy to compete with other students. है ना? And then hero तो बनना है, तो बदनाम ही सही, नाम तो हुआ. In this way they go to the notorious side. All the gangsters in Mumbai, they are like that only. They were the sharp people, very sharp people. But somewhere or another society doesn't help them to get up from their shortcomings, and they become the nuisance to the society. Do you want to create this type of citizen for the nation? No, then you have to invest in share. Secondly, class teachers. Some points we have chalked out over there. Other than these, also there may be some maybe the point. You point it out. We'll keep it over here so that this PPT every year will be upgraded, and this will be the great resource for the teachers to keep points reminded. This will be shared to all the teachers also, so that during the year you can browse it and see if any point is missing or not. The class teachers, please ensure all new students are added to their WhatsApp groups and attendance register. This is the first thing you have to do. Secondly, whatever user ID password we have, tickling, then Tinker Learning and others, that has to be given to them. You have to ensure that everything has to be as created. It is not the job of Damini or somewhere else. The class teacher will see everybody have received the user ID and password of all. If not, immediately you put on that respective WhatsApp group, has to be generated from class so and so. Immediately user ID password will be generated, and one list of all the user ID password of all the platforms. Teacher must keep as a hard copy as well as soft copy on their mobile, so that any time if any parent is asking for, immediately you can share the user ID password. And the best way is ask the student to write user ID password of all the platforms in one page or in 2-3 copies, so that if one copy is missed, another copy will be there. That is the best way to follow the things. Otherwise what happens, students are ready to do, but you are not able to provide because data you do not have. वो था मोबाइल में, वो गेम चला गया, फलाना फलाना सब बातें होती है, ये चेंज हो गया मोबाइल और कुछ हो गया. So you must have the safe space. You can put it into your DigiLocker. That is the best place. Even if your mobile get hanged or ruptured or damaged, all your these type of documents will be in DigiLocker and you can log in out. I hope everybody knows the facility of DigiLocker. All your important certificates you can put it over there. If anybody do not know about it, get it known from the Google Baba, isn't it? You did not have to depend upon anybody else. You create your own user ID password, and in this way whole year's important thing you can put it over there, and anytime you can retrieve it whenever the teacher or parent asks for it. Then the class teacher will get the list of the student name and student ID. The student ID is a unique number assigned to each student, which is related to their admission number. This is another point. Whenever this year, whatever Google form we will prepare. Previously we were using Google form. This time we are using Soho form. Soho is a most leading platform of the world. It provides various opportunities of the mobile app. We can generate our own mobile app. That is what we are in process. We have successfully generated Soho form, and you can find details. आ गया कहाँ है तो थोड़ा मैं यहाँ इसमें हूँ अभी ये अर्जित आने वाले हैं. हाँ ना, तुम बैठो थोड़ा देर, हमारा टीचर्स मीटिंग चल रहा है. नरोत्तम वगैरह होगा वहाँ अंदर ऑफिस में अंदर बैठा. हाँ हाँ नहीं उधर. हाँ हाँ so the registration for yoga day, isn't it, that form that is prepared out of Zoho form. Totally get up, background, reports generation, they are in handy. We took 7-8 nights to spend upon that, because in daytime all the people keep on pouring in, so we cannot concentrate upon that. But now we are the masters in Zoho, creating Zoho form. So in this year, whatever form will be created for the students' activity, that will be through that, so that we can capture the data, and we are planning to link the certificate with Zoho form. We have not reached till that end. We have to go for the another license software, Zoho Creator. The moment we get the Zoho Creator, then we can link this Zoho form with the certificate as we are getting in Google form. The moment student apply over there, upload the form creation or his creativity, immediately he get the certificate in his email ID inbox, isn't it? That facility is yet to be developed in this, but anyway, minimum requirement of facility to upload the drawing or the illustration competition to 3 minutes video or the essay, that is there, isn't it? So we will use that, but there this year we will be asking student to go or the register the admission number, that is student ID, isn't it? So you collect all the students ID from the office. Shipra and Nidhi will take care of it. The student's ID, serial number, student name and class section. In this way, one list has to be given to all the teachers. Okay? In the soft form as well as in the hard form. And other teachers also keep that list with them, because for example Hindi event is there, Hindi competition is there. At that time, madam, मेरा स्टूडेंट आईडी नहीं याद है, ठीक है, क्लास टीचर को पूछो, क्लास टीचर को पूछा, क्लास टीचर भी जी ने बताया नहीं, मैं गया हूँ. That means we are not helping a one sincere student who want to go ahead. That's why every teacher are suggested to keep this list of student ID along with them, so that during their subjects competitive exam, immediately if student do not have that student ID, they can immediately, the teacher can immediately suggest, ये है, चलो करो form. That is what will be the benefit out of it. Then student will have to enter student ID while applying for the leave on the portal. Without student ID, nothing will go ahead this year. Always remember. A link will be available on the school website for easy reference. It will become compulsory to post the student ID while applying for various activities this year. This has to be kept in mind. Then C. The tickling user ID and password should be generated for the new student and informed to them. The class teacher will also keep the user ID and password ready with them for future reference. The class teacher will coordinate and keep track of the various ongoing activities and activities planned for the future. The class teacher will be in touch with the subject teacher whose subject activities are to be conducted in immediate future. Here, it is not the duty of the class teacher only or the subject teacher only when any subject activity is planned. There should be the coordination between the subject teacher, class teacher and coordinators, isn't it? That till now, last year till now, हमने तो दे दिया, student ही नहीं कर रहे, है ना? Last time तक तो let us have that excuse, but now this year what is the issue? What should be the issue? Because all the students have come over here by seeing the digital evolution over here, isn't it? They are in the position to pay the fees and everything. Now this year that excuse won't work. Student नहीं मान रहे, पिताजी बोल रहे कि इतना पैसा है, उतना पैसा, वो हो गए, दो चार तो रहते ही हैं सब जगह. So let them be over there, but maximum student has to be. We have to save it and sell it to the another safe shore. Because the challenges towards this nation is increasing every day. Okay? And in order to face those challenges, we need good officers, We need good administrator, we need good businessmen. Everywhere, the discriminating powerful students or citizens are the need of the day, and that is where our school is apart from the other normal school. They never or they hardly give, or they try to give the effect, but they don't have that much of power, isn't it? Power lies in here, isn't it? So this power has to be harnessed for the betterment of the world. The teacher will be in touch with the subject teachers whose subject activities are to be conducted in immediate future. The class teacher must keep it in mind. नहीं वो subject madam को मालूम है नहीं. I'll ask to the class teachers what is the status of your various activities going on. So I should not hear कि वो class teacher को पूछ के बताती हो. You should be always ready with your information. That activity or that act of keeping ready yourself, that itself will take the whole affair to a great height of success. Then the teacher should ensure that when they enter to conduct the class, the number of students in the class matches with the attendance of the class on the particular day. It will help in locating the students who is roaming around. Shipra will help. Anyone found the student found absent should be immediately informed on activity WhatsApp. The class teacher will take the issue forward and informing to the parents about absence. Always keep it in mind. For example, पानी पीने जा रहा हूँ मैडम, ठीक है आपने छोड़ दिया, लेकिन आया क्या? तो एक पीरियड हुआ, 2 पीरियड हुआ, वो पानी पी रहा है, isn't it? And teacher, मेरा पीरियड खत्म हो गया, मेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खत्म हो गई. It should not be like that. The responsibility is of collective responsibility. It is not something 1 or 2 person के ऊपर जा दिया तुम भुगतते बैठो. That should not be attitude. We should be helping in almost all the ways, and that's why old days, in our days, there used to be writing over there the number of students present, absent, and all. You can do that on your screen also. Every class teacher can mention over there total student, absent student, present student. You people can create a slide for your home, and every year you can post it as a screensaver, so that whenever you will go another teacher come, that screen will be always there, total number of students present, absent, and all that. This is also a great activity. I expect from all the class teachers that this type of slide may be prepared and used it to display the status. Thirdly, these type of status has to be changed every day. So through the marker and eraser, you can change that date. That will be a good impression, and everybody will know. 25 लड़के और 10 ही प्रेजेंट है, बाकी 15 कहाँ जा रहे? सही में वो घर है कि अपने स्कूल के नाम से बाहर घूम रहे? If blunder हुआ, school will be responsible. And school is held responsible, then class teacher and subject teachers and everybody in that series come into the life, isn't it? So avoid these type of future problems. We must use this technology up to the utmost with religious attitude. Not कि एक बार 2 बार कर दिया कोई नहीं देख रहा है छोड़ दो, isn't it? वो तुम्हारा नसीब भी छोड़ेगा फिर next जन्म. That's why you should not leave all these things in behind. Then the teachers. The teachers in the last period will ensure that all the students have left safely. Then only they will come to office to register for their attendance before leaving. If any student is not located by the parent, in that case, the teacher in the last class will be contacted. Always remember. I found it last time that there is very great hurry. The moment class over, all the run over there for thumbing over there. And you have to wait over there for 10 minutes. Why to do that? Better to wait here. Let all the students go. See that all have gone. Otherwise, one parent will come over there and they will say, "मेरा बच्चा कहाँ है?" So that the teacher who was there in the last period, he will be contacted. He has to come back from their way to home and address the issue. So, in order to avoid coming back from the in between road, it is better to wait 5 more minutes in the class, see that all have gone away. If anybody is late, just call to that parent कि क्या बात है, आप अगर निकल चुके हैं कि नहीं निकल चुके, आपका बच्चा उठा, बस, that's all. And in that case, then you bring that boy in the central office, tell anybody of them, बस simply बैठा के नहीं होगा. Jyoti or this office staff, if this student is there, his parent may come, so please hand it over to him. तो हमने तो बैठा दिया था, पता नहीं कहाँ गया. This typical word, पता नहीं, in Chambal is a great source. मैंने पता नहीं बोल दिया, नहीं छोड़ गए, मुक्ति हो गई. लेकिन पता नहीं, लेकिन दूसरा भुगत रहा है ना. और जब दूसरा बोलेगा आपके जीवन में जब प्रॉब्लम आएगा, पता नहीं, तब कैसा लगेगा. So that should be avoided. Then the teachers in the 5th period will ensure that all the students from their class come down after chanting Brahmarpanam prayer in the classroom. Previously it was there, it is written also. But whoever teachers is there, just ask them to stand up with folding hand and Brahmarpanam should be sing over there, and then only they will come down with their tiffin box. Then all the teachers will reach in the class immediately the class begins. Any issue arose in the class due to the late entry in the class, the concerned teacher will be contacted. मैं जाने वाली थी, यही था, वही था, no issue. Because बार-बार बोल रहा हूँ मैं, these people have come from the another school. They have their own impression. They may do notorious things during in between this period only. And if you delay your arrival in the class, it may cause you to blunder and their parents will catch hold of you. Isn't it? So, whatever work will be there, नहीं वो बताना था, वो question paper पूछना था, ये पूछना था, all these excuses will not work over here. Whatever you want to do, you chat through WhatsApp and get all the information. Even if you want to talk, you talk by being over there after 2 o'clock. Isn't it? 2 o'clock के बाद बैठो, एक साथ बात करो, जो भी बात करना है, not in between the taking the classes. This I am telling you very firmly because I am visualizing something in future. This may hamper your performance. If blunder happens and parent catch hold of you, it will be very difficult for you. And in order to save to you, I am telling all this instruction. I may forget, and that's why I prepared this PPT. It is not my fashion to present a PPT and impress you people. Understand? Then HDFC Bank has approached us regarding to the disbursement of the salary. Now we are disbursing the salary from SBI. HDFC also approached us and they have various benefits for the account holder. The account will be zero balance and there are so many perks. Those who are interested, I think almost all should shift their account over there so that in one check we will be able to disburse all the salary. Now we have to prepare 3-4 checks. One is CBI, another is SBI, another is some another bank, and this delay the process of encashing as well as here also in the banks also. Some bank respond within 24 hours, some bank may delay 24 hours or so, like that. And if we have the online this facility, so immediately the moment the amount is disbursed into the account, it will be automatically go into the teacher's account immediately with immediate effect. That is the facility. Apart from that, various loan and other facilities is there. We are planning to ask the HDFC people to come to both the school and explain the facilities over there, and then we may take the final call to switch all, create the new account of individual account of the teacher in HDFC, and then the things will go ahead. then parents. The class teacher will ensure that the parent must submit the application for the absence of the student by intake